But yeah, try and step away from the copyright music at the moment. How you doing, Yellow Pearl? How you doing, Sarah Jane? Big up all. Oh, Mystic Media over there. How you doing, Geese? Right?
Good.
Yeah, you good, Jeff? Yeah, trying to stay away from the old copyright music. Trying to stay away from the music.
Oh yeah, copyright.
Yeah, we're all good, thank you. Yes, Joker, how are you? Big up, everyone. So, at the moment, we are over in Hoddesdon. And then from here, we'll be leaving and going to London for the Palestine March. What's going on? I have to keep talking then. But no, it's all good. Morning, Lynn. Yeah, he's in Aberdeen today, isn't he? Hope that's going well for him. We are over in Hoddesdon, Jay. What's happening, AY?
People keep saying to me all the time for the last few days, yeah? You right, buddy? The people keep saying, when are you and BB doing another live stream and following a coach?
So, watch this space.
Watch this space?
Yeah.
There you go. You heard it from me.
Just trying to find a new driver.
We've got the driver.
Yeah.
And there's Chris as well.
Love it.
Give us a wave. Give him a sub as well.
I don't want to say his name, but he might be interested in the blue jacket. Jumper.
I know you all know AY.
Yeah, so big up everyone.
Listen, sharing.
Yeah, glad he's doing good.
Yeah, Tommy Harris.
Sat and John Doe.
Yeah. So, BB, we've got an excursion planned, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
Yeah, so these people need to make sure they're subscribed and they hit the notification button.
Yeah. And don't forget to show BB some love.
No, show it to AY.
You got loads of love.
Who?
You.
Me? Oh mate, you've been getting a lot as well.
Yeah, no, it's been nice. Thank you everyone, much appreciated. I really do appreciate it.
But me and BB might have another coach excursion coming up real soon.
Yeah.
Real soon. Right, where's young Reggie?
Yeah, I've not seen him actually. Is he coming, yeah? I've not seen him. Yeah, he would have been here by now if he was coming.
Who am I going to be sending to get my first bacon roll of the day?
There's young Reggie and then the lives.
He'll be somewhere. Maybe he's having the weekend off.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe his little legs are tired.
A few people turning up now, but this music is doing my nutting already.
Why are you worried about music?
Too loud. Oh, was he? Oh, yeah, so he most probably ain't coming today then. Yeah, I know that, Hammers. I'll be up there later. I'm going up there with the Spartans. Yeah, so I'm going to stay here. What's the time now? I'm going to stay here for about another hour or so. Then I'm going to leave here and drive over to London. Or over to East London, then park my car up and get a train in. Big up all the new followers and all the new subscribers. Oh, right, yeah. No, you ain't on it. It's just facing away from you. Oh, you camera try. This is the United Kingdom. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like, sub, share and follow people. You know who the thick ones are? The people who literally come in the chat, keep talking, building my algorithm, giving me views. Who's the thick one now? Yeah, big up Ross, big up Carly. Big up 32s. Big up Wendy. Big up St George. Big up Jodie. Big up John Doe. Lady Thick, welcome. Big up everyone. Big up the trolls. Cheers, PW. Big up, Ross. Big up, B. Big up, everyone. I'll be here all day saying it. So, big up, everyone. Thank you for the gifts, the shares, the likes, the follows, everything, and the subs. Means a lot. I hope I was filming for Harry Potter. That film made some money. Quite a few of them, didn't they? Yeah, we're at Hoddesdon, next to the clock tower. I ain't seen no dancers yet. But we will film it if we see her. Yeah, I'm pissed out my head. Thank you to the trolls, you mean a lot to me. All the shares, all the following, all the likes. Build that algorithm. Love them views. %, Jody. I'm not too sure to tell you the truth about the Harry Potter stuff, if they done filming here or not. I've never watched one of the films, to tell you the truth. I did. Oh, Katie, I see ya. Did you give him a dance, did you? I bet he was well happy, wasn't he, when you got home? Where you going? How are ya? Where you going? What? Oh, cold. Just little, they do little bolts, mate, like some sort of thing. Cheers. If not, a lemonade. Cheers. I remember, what was his name? Josh, weren't it? Unlucky Josh. Yeah, big up the pink ladies. I don't know really, because I don't protest, I just film. Unlucky Josh. They thought always Christmases come at once. Then there was no presents to unwrap at the end. That there is most probably for Charlie Kirk. Is he watching, Katie? Unlucky Joshy. How you doing, random builds? We are in Hoddesdon. Big up the Patriots of Ashford, Kent. You're doing a great job putting the flags up. Big up you all. Big up all the flaggers. Big up all the Patriots. Man or woman, big you all up. And big up the pink ladies. Yeah, I'll be heading there later. We're going to see how this goes. I'm just going to give this another 30 minutes to an hour. Then I'll be on my way to London. Big up, man. Big up all the gifters. Thank you. Hertfordshire, just on the border of both really. Big up the gifters, thank you. Where's Queenie? Let's see if we can get Queenie on here. Where is she? Where's Queenie's daughter?
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming along. Really appreciate it. I'm a little bit nervous, so please bear with me. I did promise the pink ladies I wouldn't swear, so I need to keep this short and sweet before I do start swearing. Like I said, welcome along. Appreciate everybody turning up. This is like quite a big protest against the government because they're useless. Digital ID, the illegal immigrants, I think everybody's had enough. Britain's had enough. So we've got some guest speakers coming very shortly. We were meant to be having a special guest speaker, but the probation service wouldn't allow her to come and talk, so I guess you can all work out who that person is. So unfortunately she can't make it. So just enjoy your time here, enjoy the music, and shortly we'll be getting some speakers up to come and do some talks to you all. Thank you very much.
Not too sure who the guest speakers are, but we will find out soon, I suppose.
Look out your windows, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're bloody everywhere. These are the police that put it into it.
You, go on, you tell them. Yeah.
I got blues out on my face, domestic violence, and I'm tired of not being able to get a house, waiting for medical, everything. I keep fighting something. It's a sham. This country's a sham.
Yeah, it's gone down the pan. Thank you.
Get them out of here. Put them back on the boat. If they drown going back, it's not our problem. They shouldn't have risked themselves coming in this country in the first place.
100%.
Outside?
What?
Outside or?
Yeah.
Oh. Looks a bit
There was a concerned local. Big up to her. Big up Cheryl. I see. Who else is in it? What other mods? I've only seen Jodie. Miss Jasmine in here yet? I've not seen One Love. I know she's busy today. Hopefully Miss Jasmine's resting. How you doing, Crazy Hands? Good morning to you. Hope you're good. They're going to get some guest speakers on soon, so we'll see who that is. I can't with the rig I'm using. I can only do it this way because I'm streaming on another phone too, on TikTok. So I have to keep it that way. Is that a little bit better? I zoomed out a bit more for you. There's not much to see at the moment, to tell you the truth. But once people start talking and that, I'll go and get a bit closer so you can see it all. Play my own music. This ain't my music. I'll tell you the truth, I wish they weren't playing no music. Hello from Glasgow. How you doing, Margaret? Is that Margaret here? We can't have people taking the piss out of people with dyslexia. I've got it myself. So you're more than welcome to get rid of them if you want. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. Thank you. We can't have that. I've got dyslexia too. Morning, Sarah. You alright? R.I.P. Charlie Kirk, the legend.
Right, everybody, we've just got our first speaker, Patrick. He's helped me a lot, trying to move things along, and he's going to say a few words for you all.
Hello, Hoddesdon. How you doing? This makes a change, doesn't it? Normally you have to run away when I'm talking to you all. Right, it makes a nice change though to, normally I have to go to Manchester or London or Telford or Rochdale to speak to people. So it makes a nice change to come and speak on what I'd call home turf. So, right, where do we start? 7 years ago, I gave a speech in Whitehall in front of tens of thousands of people. And on that day, I spoke about how our goal was to educate the public, yeah, and how our enemy was those who seek to take away our oxygen and to kill free speech. And over the last 7 years, I've seen less and less oxygen and more killing of our free speech. We are barely down to any rights at all now. Mikhail Gorbachev, a few years back, pointed out how he thought it was ironic that so-called Western civilization was trying to emulate 1970s Russia. If you think about this, during lockdown, you had no freedom of speech, you had no freedom of movement. You were all watching state media every day, and you were all being paid, or most people were being paid by the government through furlough, which is exactly the same as what was going on in 70s and 80s Russia. So, I don't think he's too far wrong, Mr. Gorbachev. I think what we're living under today is a Stalinist, Starmer, Russian communist government, okay? And the more and more that people stand around and don't take notice of what's going on, the more and more that they are going to push this agenda, the 2030 agenda, and keep ramming it down our throats until we all give in, until we all, and here's the word, comply, right? We're not here to comply. The more we comply, the less and less rights we're going to have, and the more and more we will lose through complying, okay? These people nowadays, what they're doing, the way I see this, they're creating two paths to the same destination. Either way round, they're looking to lock you all down. Whether that is through contriving civil unrest, in which case they then move that on so they can move in the army and implement martial law, or redoing another pandemic, as I like to call them, and once again locking you all down. They seek to take away your rights. This ID we're talking about now, right, that they're trying to install, they've been trying to do this for years. This isn't going away. They've been trying to implement this for years, the same as all these other policies. None of these are happening by accident. They all happen by design. Ladies and gentlemen, in 2009, our government, the same as most governments in Europe, bar one, the Irish, signed the Lisbon Treaty. When they signed that treaty, they were signing away our rights to stop migration. But what they actually did was make an agreement to further the future of migration, so they were pushing it all through Europe. So technically, Brexit didn't really matter on that level, okay? Because the mass migration that we see now, we all signed up to. And if any one of you here thinks that Nigel Farage and co didn't know about this, you're mad. They all knew about this cross-party. I'm not into any different political party. I think that all that we do, by and large, is we vote for what's the best option of a bad lot. Okay, and so I probably will vote reform if that comes along that way. But I'm not sure, ladies and gentlemen, that we'll ever see another. I don't think we'll ever see another election. It's quite possible if you're all locked down by then. Yeah, and you're all voting by post, because I'm sorry if this is depressing, but this is what I've lived with for years. I've been talking about this stuff for 10 years up and down the country, and for most of those years, everyone is going over him and his conspiracy theories. Nearly swore there, officer. Thank you. All right. Yeah. So by and large, my conspiracy theories have proven to be right over the last few years. But I'm not standing up here now going, "I told you so." What I'm pleased to see is people in this country are starting to wake up now. Yeah. Now, to give yourselves a round of applause, people. All right. Because this is what we need. We need the whole country to wake up. Because if you don't wake up now, right, you're going to be sleepers and compliance in sleeping, and you're sleepwalking your way into slavery and servitude. The longer you sleep, the more power they get, and the more they will push their agenda through. So wake up, everyone. Keep staying awake. Right, we do not comply. Right, this is us going forwards. We don't comply. Okay, so we say no to Starmer. We say no to your digital ID, and we say no to compliance. Ladies and gentlemen, for once I can't see him here, because normally whenever I go somewhere and speak and the globalist world, that's a fuck up for you. Sorry, the patriot world, we'll cut that one, Liam, where are you? The patriotic world, right, we go and put dues on and we speak in places, and what happens, and quite often, we founded the thing, me and some other people found a thing called For the Children, and we go around the country, trying to support everyone else's events and platforms that they speak on. Okay, so yeah, a lot of you know me from the Football Lads Alliance, and a lot of the people know me because I've lived here for many, many years. Okay, so we go around and we promote these events, and what we normally see is these weird and wonderful people that will be standing about 100 yards away over there, behind a police barrier, which sometimes they tend to move forwards a little bit, depending how much they want to mess about with things, let's put it nicely. Okay, and those people that come along and anti-protest these things, they get paid. So it was very warming to see Donald Trump, who I'm a big fan of. I don't know if you've all seen, apparently they keep saying things and been talking about him on the BBC for some reason. But Donald Trump has now gone and said he's going after George Soros. And I applaud that, Donald Trump. I absolutely 1,000,000% applaud that. Because George Soros funds all these weird and wonderful things that they're now outlawing as being illegal, as being terrorist organisations like Antifa, yeah, and all these other weird and wonderfuls. Hope Not Hate, you back that, mate. You back all these other weird ones. They turn up, they get paid. We made light of this the other day on the Football Lads podcast. Okay, there's your £40. These people that get paid £40 for 2 hours to come and protest. They get bussed in and bussed out. You guys from Epping, you know all about this, don't you? We've all seen it. Wherever it is, this has gone on for decades. Right, I can remember this 10 years ago, watching the buses pull up and all these weird mongrels get off and then get changed. Do you realise that? We've actually seen these people turn up and then they put their sort of left-wing kit on. You know, and go, let me put my mask on, let me put this on and that on, and my weird black attire and whatever crap they wear, right? Yeah, and we sit there, go, here they come, buses here. It's like they said in Epping, when the buses are here to take them to the event and back. Now, they're not buses, they're called meat wagons, aren't they, sir? You know that. How do you refer to them, officer? Meat wagons? They're not buses, are they, really? You know, well, they're not meant to be anyway, because the taxpayer pays for them. So the taxpayer shouldn't be paying for people to be transferred to and from an event where they're protesting. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, they get paid £40 for that. They get a packed lunch. Yeah, and they get a lift home and backwards, you know. So when Soros stops doing that and paying for all this, maybe we'll see just how many of them do really care, enough like you guys here. Because have any of you been paid today to come here? Sorry, I can't hear you. Have you been paid to come? No, I didn't think you had. Because we just do it because we care about our children and we care about our grandchildren. Because we're concerned citizens of this country. We're not far right, we're not far anything. I'll tell you what we are, we're not left or right, we're just right. Okay? And we've always been right. and we'll carry on being right. Because like I've just said earlier, these people look to steal, they look to take our oxygen, and they look to stop us talking and standing up against what's called standing up for our inalienable rights, they're actually called. Okay, so carry on standing up, carry on doing what we're doing now, because see those people getting 40 quid, let me tell you something they don't think about. Okay, so by and large, a lot of those people tend to be middle class, white, woke women. Okay, they come along, oh, this is terrible and all that, yeah, and they think they're standing up for rights. Well, let me tell you something. What do you think the suffragettes would think of those women? See, those suffragettes, those women, and some of whom died, Emily Pankhurst and co., right, they stood up and fought for women's rights. They fought so that women could have a vote. These women I see now, what they're actually doing is they stand up, they anti-protest events where people are standing up for children's rights. Yeah? So what they're actually anti-protesting as well is if this country becomes an Islamic state, which the way it's going, it looks like it very well may unless we do something about it. If this country becomes an Islamic state, I don't remember seeing many Islamic states in the world that promote the ladies' vote. Do you? No, I don't think they do. I can't tell you one off the top of my head where when they get into power, oh yeah, come on girls, come up, queue up, come on. Who are you voting for? You're not voting for anyone because you ain't got a vote. So when you silly people come and stand up and protest against these things, you are actually protesting for you not to have a vote in the future, you stupid people. And I have nothing against the gay community whatsoever, right? But if you look at what happens in some of these countries, if you happen to be homosexual, they hang you from cranes. So all of that community that turns up and anti-protests these things about child abuse, you must be nuts as well, because you're literally protesting to lose your own life. What part of stupid is that? So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to finish off now just by reiterating something. If you do not stand up now for your children will have nothing left to stand up on. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming today. Thank you, Hoddesdon. And thank you for all these people that turned out. And thank you to these people here who come and support us by filming things. Hoddesdon, Pink Ladies, Patriots, thank you very much.
Well said, mate.
I've got to about 70 in the last 2 Yeah, I will, yeah.
See you later, brother. How you doing, one love? You good, yeah? I think we'll leave it. We'll get one more chat in. Once that's done, then we're going to make our way up London. So we'll give it another 20 minutes. Yeah, we'll give it another 20 minutes, half hour, and then we're going to make a move. We are coming London 100%. Got a plasticine march going on today, so we'll be going up for that. Nothing yet, Northerner. Yeah, it's a nice, isn't it? Big version. I ain't got a clue what they're marching for, but we'll definitely be going up there for it. Save the swans, definitely save the swans. Got all the migrants eating them, dirty bastards.
Mr. BB. Who's doing right over here, Mr. BB?
Too noisy over there for me.
So, no, you got a headache?
Can't hear enough, can't hear myself bloody think.
You got a headache, have you?
Yeah, when you next have bloody thing, speakers. I'm giving it now about half hour, so I'm going to make move.
Where are you going?
London.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, for the Palestine people. Where you going? No.
Why are you asking where they're going? Where they're going?
Oh.
Where are you going?
I'm waiting for me a drink.
Who?
Well, where's Kieran gone? He's meant to get one. He's come back empty-handed.
I don't know where Kieran is.
He's back over there now.
Where, in the pub?
They wouldn't let him. No, they did go over there. You're not allowed to bring the drinks out. Yeah, no, we're meeting. Going to drive to the island, meet the Spartans, then drive in with them.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
How you doing, Shelley?
Apologies for having to speak earlier. I bored you. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a local lady who I met in Cheshunt, protesting in Cheshunt outside the Marriott Hotel. And this lady does a lot of stuff around here. So please, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Sarah Buchanan, please.
I'm not as good as you, Justin. I've got to read the words. Right, I'm going to start shaking again. I normally do. Hold on. Yeah, we are.
How you doing,
Lovely
Nicola?
to see you all anyway. Just want to say a few words
How you doing, Philip?
the Pink Ladies. We're a grassroots movement made up of thousands of women coming together across the country independently. We are nans, mothers, sisters and daughters who are deeply concerned about the future of our country and the safety of our women and children, especially in light of mass immigration and in particular illegal migration. Sorry, I'm shaking. Sexual assaults on our most vulnerable are at an all-time high, and we need to stand up and have our voices heard. Our aim is simply to help empower, support and keep the flame alive for the women who choose to stand for this country. I am really proud to stand with the Pink Ladies, and there's a few of you here today, thank you. We've already accomplished a lot together, and you may have seen us recently protesting in Westminster and Tower Hamlets. We know that when more hands and hearts join in, our impact grows even stronger. And believe me, we are making an impact. Together, we can reach more people. Let's keep the energy going. You can find us across most social media platforms. Please ask for more information if you'd like to join us on our future peaceful protests. Our next one, being the Pink Protest, is already being organised and will be on Saturday, the 22nd of November in Braintree, Essex. We will stand up for our women and our children for as long as this takes. Thank you.
They love it, don't they, dial up?
Sarah Buchanan, ladies and gentlemen, you can do better than that, come on. It's not easy for these people getting up to speak.
Well done, Sarah.
Or working
No,
in
right,
microphone today.
Yeah, good, thank you.
Can you flip my hood over, mate?
Right, after we've got one more song coming
Still
on,
got a dressing,
and then
mate.
we're going to hear from a lady called Sarah White, who I think you may all know. We had her on the Football Lads podcast a few weeks ago, and thousands of people tuned in to hear her. She's actually turned up with her clothes on today, ladies and gentlemen. Right?
Everyone's thinking
Those of
what?
you, if you know, you know.
When I stopped it, it's just really, I don't know, all I said, it's adrenaline.
Yeah. Just got to go through it.
Do you want us to play a song? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Sarah White, please, and the Pink Ladies.
Got more clothes on today.
It's live, okay, hang on. Hi everyone. It's so lovely to see so many of you here today, and it's that we all share one goal, and we want to live in a safe and fair and secure country, and we want that for our children. That's something that surely we can all agree on, and I don't care whether you're left or right, we can all agree that children are the most precious and the most vulnerable in our society, and that they need protecting. So anyone who wants to counter-demonstrate against anyone protecting children, I would question their integrity and what they really feel about children. I stand here before you today, not as a politician, not as an expert, but as a concerned parent. Someone who lies awake at night worrying about what's going to happen in the future. What kind of future will our children be living in? Safeguarding isn't a policy word, it's a promise that every child will be safe wherever they are. But that promise is being broken. Some of you may have heard me recently talking about a young boy called Jackson, who is a year old. He has spent the last 9 months in hospital with a rare condition. Epping Forest doesn't believe that he needs a house, he doesn't come as a priority. So him and his dad have to stay in hospital. If Jackson and his dad had come over on a rubber dinghy, I think he would have been housed the very next day. Why aren't our own people being put as a priority? And let's face it, there's no women and children coming over on dinghies. It's all men, fighting age men. They are bringing in an army. The other night, some of you may have seen me in Whitechapel in just my underwear, sprayed pink. I sprayed myself outside the back of the hospital. That went down an absolute treat. But that was not for attention. It was not for shock value. It was to make a point. I stood there for women and children's rights. And if Tower Hamlets wants to deem women as far-right racist for standing up for children, then there's something wrong with this country. At the end of the day, now I stand here and I don't care if someone calls me a racist. I don't care if someone calls me a fascist. I don't care that I've been added onto a far-right watch list, because at the end of the day, I know I'm right. But isn't it a sad state of affairs when I stand here and I don't care that I'm being called a racist? What has gone wrong in this country? None of you here today are racist. You don't look like a bunch of Nazis. But the people that shout out and call me a Nazi are the same people that are calling for Jews to be killed. Where's the irony in that? This shows how thick these people really are. So, with that in mind, we will not be silenced. We are mothers, daughters, sisters, and we are all supported by a wonderful group of men. And when women rise together, when women fight together and support one another, all of the men come out because they want to support their women and children. And we all care deeply about the safety and future our children are in. Standing up for what's right should never come with a label. It should come with respect and understanding. So you can love the country in which you live, or go and live in a country you love. This is Great Britain. Thanks, everyone. Right, someone want to take this or switch it off?
Big round, Sarah White. Well done. Thank you.
Sarah White, everyone. Well said, Sarah.
A lot of you will be familiar with Sarah, podcasts, shows. Great speech. Very good speech. That was
Have we got anyone else coming up now?
pretty common sense.
Right, more copyright. Right. Yeah, I'm going soon. Where are you? Yeah. Where are you going now? London. Oh, yeah. The Plasticines are marching, ain't they? Who? The Plasticines. Are they? Yeah. What about? The Palestines, isn't it? What about, though? In London, isn't it? Whitechapel or? Yeah, all through Parliament Square and all that. I thought it's all like all done there. Oh, fucking. They'll make it. They'll make it. Yeah. Yeah. I see him. He's running around with slush. Yeah, you're slush. Yeah, it's getting that one. You want to get more beer? That's what it is. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. They want to know you can have a dance off today. People are asking already. Yeah, we're going to give it another half hour, people, then we are going to make a move on London. Can't let myself think over there.
Come on, pink ladies, let's all sing along. Let's show them how we do it.
Big up,
Pink
Philip.
ladies, all down the front, please. We want to get some pictures.
Me and
Let's all
AY
put
have got
sing
something
song,
else
wave them flames
coming
in
up
the air.
soon. We've got something planned, don't worry about that. To tell you the truth, I could do without all this bloody music. Too much copyright. Means you've got to keep bloody erasing tracks. Or erasing the music out, should I say.
Women, you are all pink ladies. Can you all make your way to the front? Let's go.
I was at Dover last week actually. Yeah. I've done a couple of protests over that way.
Come on, ladies, let's have you down the front and the kids. Come on. Let's get you in this. Get some of the kids down as well.
Sorry, mate.
Good times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good.
Thank you very much, ladies.
Let's see you all. Let's see all the men as well. Let's see you sing. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good.
They're doing cheeky chops.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. With the left try to oppose anything I would ask. It's what ladies say.
Big fan of.
Stop talking. Why don't you give it a rest? You got more rabbit and Sainsbury's. It's time you get it off your chest. Now you was just the kind of girl to break my heart in two. I knew right off when I first set my eyes on you. But now I've got to know you fit my heroes too. With your incessant talking.
Rabbit.
Just a rabbit.
Yeah.
Go crazy, baby.
Yeah.
Look.
So what she was like back in the day?
I saw you.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you, cheeky chops.
Don't worry, Philip, we're going again soon.
But you have to keep giving it back. Now you won't stop talking. Why don't you give it a rest? You got more rabbit than Sainsbury's. This time you got it off your chest.
Oh my God.
Now you were just a
imagine, could you?
You'll be coming up this.
Right, ladies and gentlemen. We like that one, do we? Right, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, we've got. You good? Ladies and gentlemen. Next up, we've got one of the organisers of today's event. So first of all, give him a round of applause. You've got John Dan going to give you a little check now. Go on, John.
Well, right, John.
Right, a little bit nervous still. Like to thank Patrick, Sarah and Sarah for turning up to do chats today. So a big round of applause for them, please, guys. Thanks, Patrick. So I'm not going to be as good as those other guys, but I'll try my best. So I just want to talk about a society, I don't know if more and more people are waking up to it, called the Fabian Society. I don't know if anyone's heard of them. Right, they're evil. Right, the Fabian Society isn't some harmless debating club. It's the engine room of creeping socialism. It's the slow poison dripping into the bloodstreams of our institutions. They don't storm the gates, they slip through the cracks. They don't win the votes honestly with bold ideas. They worm their way into their system, reshaping it bit by bit until one day you wake up and your freedom is gone. And if we're not careful, we're headed down that path. That's their whole strategy, is gradualism. They say it openly. Why fight for a revolution when you can quietly hijack schools, courts, media and government, and we can see it going on right in front of our very eyes as we speak. They don't need riots in the streets, and when they can rewrite textbooks, expand bureaucracy, bury us under red tape until the average citizen no longer even recognises the country we live in. What does the Fabian socialism give us in return for this theft of liberty? Mediocrity, dependency, a culture of weakness where the state hands out crumbs while crushing ambition, innovation and responsibility. They want you reliant on the state, obedient, not free, controlled, not empowered. We need to call it what it is. It's tyranny in slow motion. The Fabian Society dresses up in a language about fairness, justice and reform, but underneath its rhetoric is the same old story. A small band of elites deciding how the rest of us should live our lives. Deciding how the rest of us should live, spend, work and think. It's the arrogance of planners who believe that they're smarter than us. Well, I reject that. I reject their stealth socialism. I reject their politics of quiet subversion. I reject the future that they're trying to write for us. Because once you lose your liberty, it never comes back. Once you trade independence for dependency, you never climb out from the state's thumb. This isn't a battle of policies, it's a battle for the soul of our country. Do we want to live free or do we want to be managed? Do we want citizens or do we want subjects? The Fabians have had their century of scheming. It's time to pull off the sheep's clothing and show the wolf underneath. And once we see it, which I think we're beginning to now, we must fight it without apology, without hesitation, without fear. Freedom doesn't fade all at once, it dies slowly, step by step, and we stand up and stop the march. We need to start waking up, people. Yeah, everybody needs to start waking up. The Fabian Society is the evil behind everything, and we must get rid of them. This government must go. There must be no digital ID cards. We must absolutely resist that at all costs. Never ever download the digital ID when it comes along, because once they're in, once you'll be controlled what you can eat, you'll be controlled how much fuel you can have, your lives will effectively end. So we must resist this until the bitter end. Once again, thank you very much. Thank you. I'll hand it back over to Patrick.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for John Dunn, please. Really? Right, one last thing. First of all, thank you all for coming today. Every single one of you that puts feet on the ground makes a difference in this country. Some people, along with myself, have been doing this for 8 or 10 years or more. Yeah, it makes a difference. When we went to Telford and we went to Rochdale and places like that, the local community came out because we empowered them. We empowered some of those young girls to come out and talk. And that's the reason why they're trying to do, I'm saying trying, whether they do it or not do it, that's why they're on about having the the inquiry now into child abuse because of people like us standing up, putting feet on the ground and going to places, encouraging people, supporting people and giving them the power or empowering them to come out and stand up and tell their stories, because without all that, those people were the heroes really, not the politicians. Those girls that got up and had the courage to speak out about the things that were going on in the glooming towns around Britain for years and years, decades and decades. In Rochdale from the 60s, yeah, and all of these people, they all went on to be knighted, yeah. So back in Rochdale in the 60s, I don't use the sirs because I don't think they deserve to be called sir, any of these people, right? Tony Blair, you became Prime Minister after you were arrested for sexual impropriety on Clapham Common. You know, how did he become Prime Minister? Because he was their chosen man, and he's still behind the scenes running all these things now. This isn't just Labour, Liberals did it, yeah, the Tories did it, yeah, and no doubt anyone else would probably go on to do it at some stage, right? We all need to stand up for our children, stand up for our grandchildren and generations to come, because if we don't, like I said earlier, our children will have nothing left to stand on. Okay, so thank you for every one of you that came out today. And lastly, on Wednesday the 5th of November, there is going to be a massive protest in London. Yeah. Let's hear for that, because at 11 o'clock at on Parliament Square, on Wednesday the 5th of November, we are going to put a lot of people in London. And we are going to make Starmer, yeah, the tyrant that he is, because that's what he is. He's a dictator and he's a tyrant. And all the treacherous bastards that are in there, in that building, he's going to have to do one or two things that day. He's going to have to drive through a crowd in front of the world's media that will tell him and the rest of the world exactly what we think of that man. Let's hear it, yeah. I hate to break that up because it's such music to my ears. But he's either going to have to drive through that crowd in front of the world's media and let the world and the world's media see what the people of this country really think of this man that is, as far as I'm concerned, he's squatting in that position at the moment, because none of us want him there, do we? And if he doesn't want to drive through that crowd on that morning, then he's going to have to do what Guy Fawkes did a few hundred years ago, and he's going to have to enter by another part of that building. But let me tell you something, those two people had something in common. Neither of them wanted democracy. Okay, so take that on board. I hope to see you all there. There'll be trains. Get on a train here, 9:30 in the morning. There'll be plenty of people at Broxbourne Station, and there'll be plenty of people at stations all around this country getting on trains that morning, like we all did the other week when Tommy done his thing in London. And how empowering was that to see so many people there that day, standing there with like-minded people, men, women, children, dogs. Bring the dogs. We love the dogs, right? Turn up. Wednesday, the 5th of November, get on the train. I'll see you all there, but we've got some special people coming to talk that day. I'm not going to say too much, but we've got some special guests going to turn up and talk. So I'll see you all. Remember, the 5th of November. Thank you all for coming. And last of all, together we are stronger, for my football boy. John, thanks, mate. Thanks.
Right, big up everyone. I'm ending this live now on YouTube. Right, thank you for the likes, shares, follows and subs. Don't forget to hit that sub. I'll be live again in about an hour and a half from London.